just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery. Spooky up in here, it's crazy in here. We still gonna keep it going, I'm Knuckles. Nobody scares me. Whoever wanted, bring it. I don't care, we can do this. Then come step up to the plate and meet your match. It ain't no thing.
You've probably seen.
I'm so sick of pillow cards, man. They keep playing. They won't stop playing. Oh, but hello everyone. Welcome back to More Great Ace of Tony Has. Everyone, I hope you all doing great today. If you're starting seeing screens down by Weedy, check them out. Link in the description below. Should I retire Pumpkin Hill for a bit? I don't know. It is a spooky day. But, you know, it's Pumpkin Hill. It's like one of the best songs I've composed. Like, you know, Bach is jealous of Pumpkin Hill. It's like, I wish I did that, folks. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. Imagine quote from Bach. It's like, yeah, I saw the future and I wish I did Pumpkin Hill, folks. It's like such a bango. Well, I think I've seen the worst political app before in life. It was literally an ad, like how I get over the breakup. Because, my state's a state that has elections every year. And it's like, oh, how to get over a breakup. Wait until November 4th. And it's like, give a fuck up is step 2. And then step 3, vote on November 4th. I forgot the candidate, honestly. And I don't. It doesn't matter, it's a local person. And it's just like, well, that's. Yeah, that's. If I would show your ex whose boss you will and vote. Whoopie fucking do, Basil. A rubber gun used to shoot the expected ghost I haven't seen. Oh, yes. That's not mine. Really? Because common opinion seems to be that it is. What do you expect me to say to that? Proof? Evidence? Let's try calling for months that you claim to have misplaced your firearm. As appealing as that is, I'm afraid it's true. When did you lose it then? That, I don't know. Oh? I was itchy with a revolver when I first became a prosecutor 10 years ago. I must have shoved it somewhere, I suppose. Or left it somewhere, perhaps. You have something in common with Lone Zeke's after all, Mr. Notterholm. A talent for misplacing things. No, this has nothing to do with me. Don't drag me into this. To make me complicit. To make the mistake of associating me with his Napoleonese. Oh damn. The whiff is very wide, isn't it? So it's not decisive evidence, clearly, but it doesn't look good, that's for sure. One of Zeke's. We came by with a photograph. Where did you get that? It was taken when I became a qualified prosecutor. It's almost unbelievable. I assumed it was long lost. Is the man on the left here? Yes, that's my brother, Clint. It had to be Willie. I mean, who else would it be? Apparently, this picture was prominently displayed in Gregson's office. He had deep respect for you, you know. Are you aware of that? Respect? That's nonsense. Now, we heard someone attest to it very clearly. Inspector Gina Lanstrape, no less. Well, maybe once, yes. There was a time things were like that. We were brothers in arms. I mean, that's a nice way to view your lead detective. Jovially discussing the future of justice and all such lofty subject matters. Well, it's a nice glimpse of the past. I thank you. I feel as though I got a nice glimpse of the past then, too. There's a glimmer of light in his eyes. A brief twinkle. We need to bring that twinkle back! An insight to the true nature of this man known to the stone cold weep over Bailey. Mr. Notterholm. Oh, that's the first time he used my actual name. I lost all confidence in my country's justice system. I don't trust police, the judicial or laws. But there's clearly one thing I'm willing to believe in. What's that? But I wish you'd seen the eyes of another across the courtroom. A simple determination to know the truth. Little bit Zeke's. But the very first time we crashed for Bailey almost a year ago now, I couldn't deny it, even though I dearly wish I could. He was a lonesome Nepalese who has absolute integrity. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Integrity as a load. There's only two other men I know with that same look in their eyes. My brother, Clint, and Genshin Isogi. The man he idolized and the man who betrayed his trust in the most heinous ways. When you showed me that photograph just now, it reminded me. You mean this photograph? Whoa, photograph! Back when I was able to laugh, I was free of the shackles of mistrust that plagues me now. I look to the future with hope. Since then, I protected myself against betrayal but refusing to trust anyone. But at times, the moral into which I sunk makes it almost impossible to believe. I'm so sorry. So, Mr. Notterholm, I want to believe without looking in your eyes. I need to believe in it. In tomorrow's trial, will you advocate for me? Of course I will. It would be an honor. I'm so pleased, Mr. Notterholm. But my life is in your hands. For Lord Van Zeeks, that must have been an incredible hard thing to ask, which is why I simply can't let the man down. Gotta win! Tomorrow in the Old Bailey against my old friend, Cosimo. It's like I've been good on coughing. Now the coughing wants to come back. Again, it's whenever I'm live streaming. But it's an old familiar feeling again. We're crushing punch of this historic courthouse. Actually, it's a little different today. It's even more menacing tension there. Oh, it's menacing today. There's a menacing tension there here today, isn't there, I suppose? Yeah, I think so. It can only be resolved with a menacing appearance of a defendant. A little more courtesy, if you please. You know, you're defending the man, life or death style. Oh my, I do apologize. However, you're certainly not mistaken if this trial is far from ordinary. What do you mean? I'm not privy to details, however. I understand but no jury has been selected. A trial without a jury? Well, that's just like the trial of a professor 10 years ago. A close code. I mean, wouldn't you be informed of that? Good morning, my dear fellows. Mr. Sholmes. Have you maybe known my home, Mr. Nottingham? An outright victory for science. You must agree. To be perfectly honest, so much had happened yesterday, but, well, I completely forgot about your little hair problem. Ah! What one man is a little hair problem is a no day of drinking Duel's potion after Duel's potion. You have no idea how my stomach ails me this morning. Oh dear, how awful for you. I'm afraid you only have yourself to blame, Mr. Sholmes. Good morning to you, Mr. Weeple. I'm delighted to see you look so full of them. And I see London subway great detective is active as ever. Oh, you exaggerate, my dear friend. Compared to my poly engagements with a few trivial cases, but Weeple's overbearing presence is a far greater deterrent to the black roots of crime in our capital. And why is it might not agree with your methods? But there's at least one point on which I would rarely commend you on. One honor, and that would be your eye for good love, so. Mr. Sholmes, after all, behind this love is a vague and great mind, my own. What are you trying to say? I only wish to say that you'd be prepared for quiet trial, Mr. Weeple. Sergeant Barjan. Gina! What's on her arm? It's a mourning band, I suppose. Yeah? Makes sense, guys. Pay respects. Problem! Shouldn't we have a synopsis? It's been postponed, so I have some free time. I decided to come along with the police inspector to see our country's up-and-coming student action. I should be very interested to see the fruits of your studies over the past year. Well, it's an honor to have you here. Let's hope there are some fruits to see. Autumn. Oh, yes, Gina. Why you agree to this, huh? Why you take him on? This Weeple bloke. Everyone says it was him who killed the boss. I'm sorry, Gina, but I just don't believe that. What? If it wasn't him, who was it? I didn't know that yet. That's what the trial is for. I don't care who calls him what, but Weeple is just a name. He's just a person at the end of the day. It turns out it was him who killed the boss and God help him. Fiery eyes indeed. Yes, the Cobra deserves every ounce of your loathing. Huh? At least, there might be some solace to the deceased. So if you hear arguing in the background, please Aldo. Get whoever did this for the boss. Oh Gina. I hate this feeling this useless, but there's nothing else I can do. So you gotta find who done this and make the wretch pay. Counsel for defense and the defendant. Code B and session shortly. Make your way to the courtroom at once, please. Alright then, here we go. In time, Mr. Nadaho. Leon Zeeks. One who lost his treacherous brother to a mass murder. One who lost his treacherous father in a foreign court of law. And one who lost the man who helped to escape destitution. All that misfortune, all that pain, on close to collide along of his trial. It's time to shine light on these dark events. And whatever truth is revealed, we have to look at it straight by. is a very empty courtroom. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here to conclude the fair and just trial of the defendant Blanc Van Zieks. Counsel of the defense and prosecution, are you ready to begin? Defense is ready, my lord. Prosecution is more than ready. Oh, Kazuma-sama. I've been wanting to see you in court again for so long, it feels. But I never pictured it would happen like this. I never thought I'd be facing you, behind the prosecution's bench. The so-called Reaper of Bailing has been like exposed like no undermining Her Majesty's justice system. Today, we must uncover truth behind disclosures. In other words, this trial is gonna be a lot more far-reaching than Inspector Gregerson's murder. The truth revealed by these proceedings may be unprecedented repercussions throughout the judiciary. Currently, there to be conducted as a closed trial with no members of the public present, by Her Majesty's direct oath. How will that look, my lord? The burden of all arbitrary judicial falls on my shoulders. But as you will see, the jury bench shall remain vacant today. No members of the public are present. May I ask who's currently occupying the gallery, my lord? The members of the judiciary here to witness proceedings and ensure an equitable trial. Members of the judiciary. Oh my, there's a very unusual trial away. I mean, it's like all the bigwigs are like watching us, basically. There's another, of course, unprecedented aspect of these proceedings on which I must elaborate. I feel like this will happen before you get even near the courtroom. The counsels for prosecution and defense are both aliens of Great Britain. I believe it takes an outsider to see the truth sometimes. As I stand here in the courtroom now, I'm quite certain. But this is the reason why I had to come to Britain. Kazuma? Very well, let's commence proceedings. Prosecutor Sogi, your opening statement, if you please. Certainly, my lord. The incident took place on that's tomorrow. November 1st, at just after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The location was a building of the flats on Friendster Street on the outskirts of the city. The victim's body was discovered there in an old single-room rental property. Yes, Inspector Tobias Gregerson, a name known very well indeed to this court. Not least for his miraculous resolution of one of his country's grimmest cases 10 years ago. Oh, Professor Case. How sure are you about the time of the incident? Several witnesses on the street outside heard a gunshot and all report at the same time. Yes, that's what Gina told us too. There were a number of witnesses. I feel a plane of room. The victim was found caught up in one corner. I believe he was shot from a front at point blank range and died instantly. How was the range determined? There were scorched marshes around the engine room. Good bone marks. Such marks were caused by the gunpowder used to fire the bullet. But the powder hot enough to leave scorched marks was only ejected a few inches beyond the end of the barrel. In other words, it only happened when the target is at point blank range. I see, yes. Thank you for the detailed explanation, counsel. The murder weapon was found lying beside the victim. And have you managed to assert the owner of this firearm? No, my lord. Not conclusively. But will cost myself. But I tried to use the gun as evidence when its provenance cannot be proven. Furthermore, my lord, as I explained, the revolver was fired at extremely close range. Bullet passed through the victim and struck the wall behind him. And this candelabra mounted on that wall. Again, I don't like how one candle is clearly longer than the other. And the tip of one of the candles was found to have been blown off by a projectile. We noticed that too, didn't we? Yes, that's right. Thank you for full report, Council. The sign of the crime is clear to me. You will submit a plan of a crime scene as evidence, please. As you wish, my lord. Is this the Francis Street room Inspector Gregson's private abode? No, my lord. Room is rented to a Hugh Bone. But his precious little furniture inside and is generally in a post-state of repair. So I wonder what's Gregson even doing though. Presumably he was investigating some case or another. But a policeman was informed of a gunshot from a witness and rushed to the scene. He only found the deceased Inspector and the accused standing alongside her with a revolver. The attending officer arrested the accused on the spot. So the details of the case are clear. In that case, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. A name, please, counsel. Naturally, the accused himself. Ludwig Zeeks. As a prosecutor, he believes in the oath of office he's taken and would be compelled to tell the truth. And I guess that's fair in a perfect world. Very well, will the defendant take the witness stand? So, witness, state your name and occupation for the code. Blanc Van Zeeks, Old Bailey prosecutor. I presume Lon Van Zeeks, but you hope prosecutors Asoki's opening point 6. I did. And it's alleged that you were found at the scene of a crime, and that you were arrested by the arriving police officer. Can you confirm this? Yes, my lord. Then I'm sure the court would like to hear you explain some things away. Namely, why were you in the room on Francis Street at the time in question? And what exactly took place? I intended to explain nothing away. I would simply tell the truth. I must say, Lon Van Zeeks, I never imagined this day would come, or rather, I didn't want to imagine it would come. But since you became known as the Reaper, a part of me has been dreading it. I mean, yeah, someone's been killing people. You former testimony, then, witness. I was investigating Gregerson, and my inquiries had led me to the address. Well, I entered the room that day. It was dark inside, and I saw no one. A moment later, I heard a gunshot. I sprang around and saw the revolver on the floor. I just picked up the firearm to examine it, and the door flew open and I heard a man scream. It was only then that the bar Inspector Gregson appeared before me. My testimony was the whole truth. It was. So you heard a shot from being fired in the room with no leaving the occupants, and moments later a coat somehow appeared before your eyes. Is that it? You're right. You haven't explained anything away. In fact, that would barely qualify as an excuse. The man says it was dark in the room too. I thought you were my mute apprentice. Yeah, it turns out you had a way with words, Prosecutor Sogi. Appear to be a singular tail indeed. Singular is a word. It's laughable. What's gone into Cosmo? He's not behaving like himself at all. Very well then. Counsel, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, my lord. Okay, so what's the biggest red flag why we're investigating? You were investigating the Inspector on what phone? I'm not at liberty to say. Sorry. I identify a distinct possibility that Gregson was involved in the case I was investigating. Regrettably, though, he was killed before I could secure the proof I needed. Is the code to understand on that day in question you follow the victim to the scene? No, it's privy to his moments and events. How? I stole into his office in the yard and consulted his diary. The address of Forensik Street was known in the 5 p.m. entry. You legally enter the man's office in Japan, that alone would constitute a serious offense. As it does in Great Britain, I assure you. Is that not the case, Lone Benzies? I was aware of possible consequences. So in some way, you were investigating the victim, and yet, you refused to tell the court why? I didn't realize British prosecutors enjoy such freedoms to choose to what devote under oath. What did I ever think I could defend this man? Because you thought you could. And you want to help him out. He's your prosecutor, why though?
Hold it!
Yeah, have you ever been to the address before? No, never. I only learned the place that resolved my investigations is Gregson's activity. But it's no light when I enter, so it's all but impossible to make out. But at 5 p.m., the sun will have gone down. It would still have been recently light out. The room has a window, but it's both shut. Very little light was found in its way into the room from outside. It was extremely murky inside. I don't have noticed the victim had always been lying on the floor. There's no artificial light in the room, you say. You're quite sure. I'm quite sure that the part of the room where the body was found was very dark. I have a feeling there's a small oil lamp burning on the decks, but although I cannot say for certain. Here, look, Mr. Nadaho. There's a small desk in the room just so, yes, I remember. And there was an oil lamp on it, as well as the framed photograph. When I entered the room, I closed the door behind me and started towards the decks to investigate. What did you find? Nothing. I actually never reached for decks.
Hold it!
So, who fired the gun? I have no idea. I didn't see anyone else enter the room. Well, you say it was very dark in there. That's white. All I can tell you is I didn't sense another's presence. Ah, there could be a ghost! The gunshot actually originated from outside the room? No, let's have a question. Oh? Without a doubt, but the sun emanated with from inside the room. I could smell the gunpowder. It's going from bad to worse. And you say that's the point at which you noticed the revolver on the floor? Correct. I foolishly picked up it was careless on my part. Presumably then, the gunshot you heard came from the firearm you hastily took into your hands. Yes, basically. In point of fact, my lord, I believe it did not. What? The barrel of the revolver pickup was cold, and there is no smell of spent powder. But then, when on earth did the is the gun that was fired? Well, I would like to oblige you with an answer. I'm afraid I can't. I too would dearly like to know that.
Hold it!
And man, you say one of the witnesses, I presume? That's right. One of the street merchants working on Forensik Street. Who are these merchants? A number of them had set up the stands directly beneath the boiling window of the crime scene. A match seller, a newsmarker, and a peddler were all given statements saying the whole gunshot. Without thought of danger, they ran inside to see what happened. Yes, Gina told us about that yesterday, didn't she? It busted through the door with some photos in the scene. The dead almost gave me a heart attack in the process. But he's supposed to be the Reaper. Well, he's not the Reaper, we know that. He confessed to not being the Reaper. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do Master tonight. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. As I'm opening a bag of skills. It is. Yeah, I'm like exhausted. It's been a long day, week, etc. But first man came in and immediately noticed the revolver in my hand and fled. I just very fell. A policeman patrolling on Friendster Street heard the commotion and was able to arrest the accused shortly after the incident. Anyways, the man's scream drew my attention in that direction.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? And which way did the body appear? Honestly, I can't explain it, but it's the truth. As far as I was concerned, the body hadn't been there until that point, and then suddenly, oop, there it is. But perhaps you hear the sound of the victim falling into the ground just beforehand. A moment while I heard. It was the sound of a door flying open and the scream of a man who came inside first, nothing more. I see. After the man fled, examined the body. I was stunned to find it was Gregson. In the most curious circumstances indeed. Have the inspector was killed or have bodies seem to appear out of nowhere? I have no idea.
Objection.
Surely the court has done enough. Malone, the court's examination clearly revealed but the accused, Blanc Ben Zeeks, is lying on multiple fronts. What? What is that supposed to mean? Good gracious, counselor. The defendant is lying, you say? And his testimony just now. He clearly claims that he failed to notice the victim's body because the room was dark. That's correct. No, that's impossible. As proved by the Kind Opera. How does that prove anything? You examine the tip of the long cannon. You can see it was blown up by a powerful impact. One would assume the projectile from the firearm passed through the victim's body and struck the cannon. The problem comes when you consider the other two candles, which are clearly from a different length. Yes, I can see the only candle to have been struck by the bullets long. We could reasonably expect someone to have lit all three candles together, which begs the question of, well, was only one and it up longer than the others? But it must have been because a particular candle was extinguished when the others were still burning. Ah! That's why when the candle was hit by a bullet, it obviously went out. But the other 2 candles was still been burning, so the fact is, the victim's body would have been illuminated by the light still formed by the can off him. And the accused claims that he couldn't see the bottom clearly contradicts these facts. Now, to the next lie. There's Mo. He said multiple accounts, not Cosmo, but, he's gay. Keep up. The accused also claimed to have never visited the scene of the crime before. That's the truth. In that almost empty room, the police discovered something very unusual. A bug from top to bottom, police documents and newspaper clippings. Yes, that's right. We saw it too. Because without saying, the contents of the police documents cannot be divulged. However, they include a number of reports from various historic cases. Voyage, which was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Of course. It's all connected to the professor case. There was a common thread linking all the documents on that board. Indeed, what is this common thread count for? They all relate to cases prosecuted in the code by Blanc Van Zeeks. All of them? And furthermore, the all cases are the ones in which the defendant was acquitted. Get a load! It's interesting. None of those defendants are alive today. Or because all of them have been sent to the graves by the Weeple. Ah! Oh no. And sure, but dingling little room is the Weeple's secret heart and his place of operations. Well, Weeple's hideout. And yet the Weeple claimed to have never been to his own secret hideout. No, no one would believe that. No, the truth is, we've been looking at this backwards. Backwards? Explain, counsel. Sergeant Gregson was investigating the identity of the Weeple. When he discovered the location of the man's secret hideout, he was killed. As I'm sure everyone can imagine, above Weeple's hand. What? Order! People are hereby state for a complaint of the code. Blanc Van Zeeks is an outstanding prosecutor who has rendered great service to his country. However, it is this deep regret that I must concur with Prosecutor Asoki's contention. And the defendant's testimony exhibits a number of stalking inconsistencies with the known facts. All I have done is state the truth as I know it. Customer has done a brilliant job as ever. He's drawing his experiences as a defense attorney to bear his prosecution case and is formidable. Counsel, you will submit the book that you just showed to the court's evidence. I believe to be a fundamental in establishing the facts surrounding the Weeple's existence. Thank you, Malone. Now, the prosecutor would like to call a new witness to the stand. Witness to solve events of a day in question on foot. We mentioned previous testimony too, if you remember. Yes, but street sellers who heard a gunshot wouldn't want to get into the room. The defendant may step down for the witness stand. Certainly, my lord. People! So witnesses, state your name and occupations. Difficult? Names? We don't use names. Far too fancy for likes of us. We're just easy and free, sell like we like, live where we want to live. I give up all the vacant stares as we walk down Fresco and spin a few words into votes for them. Would it be alright assuming all three of you make a living by selling wares on the street? Everyone calls me gossip. I saw a jolly little tidbits to pass about, as you know. Jolly little tidbits. Got an absolute smash for you, so what up you gonna is 6 pence the price, 9 penny less. Wait, you actually tried to sell it to me now? Oh come on, sir, don't tell me you're not interested. Try it, man. Give him money, see what it is. Play the man counts him. You guys pay the man if you kill so much. Oh wait, 6 pence is. You won't got it, so now I got your listening ears on. Just between us, a couple on Slide Street have just had twins. That's it? I'm disappointed. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's gossip. And once it's spread, but that bit is up to you and your mouth, of course. I got more, you know. You want to just detail, but 6 pence a piece. If if you're curious. I'm no longer curious. I'm curious, yes, about what's going underneath that fat bottom. Look for yours. God dang. Normally, the unusual bruise. Oh yeah, that's started going on his neck. Whatever that is poking out from your collar. What, next witness. What do you name and what do you sell? Me, I'm Venus. That's what everyone calls me. Funny, isn't it? Maybe you shouldn't, Bob. That sounds dangerous and dumb. Did you just lift out on your butt? 6 pence a pop, what are you saying? You won't exaggerate with low. You actually sell? I mean, if she sells them to kids, I can imagine. Oh yeah. Second years can't get enough of my Venus firecrackers. Maybe don't tell them that. No, yeah. I will agree, Judgy. What do you say then? 1 pop with 6 pence for a pop? Wait, what? You want me to buy one? Tell you what, I'm letting on a little secret. If you get 100 of them, you can blow up the whole courtroom. Try woman. Give her money, see if she's right. Pay woman, counts them. The judge wants us to even blow up the courtroom. That's great. The judge wants to see the place blow up. Oh, we did get new dolls today. I like them, but it's weird when we try to tie dolls to phone notes. I do think that's a bit odd. Lovely stuff. Right then, there's a bit extra for you. With Venus Special, only 600 pence. 600? It's 100 of my regular flowers. There's nothing little about that, is though. And there's nothing little about the punishment that blew up the Old Bailey either. I mean, can't have a try if it's no courtroom. And the last one is, what name do you go by and what do you sell? I'm gonna think of me. I think of all sorts of stuff. I think Viv, I am, so I think. Because I stand there on the street watching the world go by me, becoming the observer. Get out of here, old man. Everyone calls you sandwich and you know it. So, do I actually sell anything? A problem shares a problem in half, as they say. I give advice, I do. And think what it means. I don't actually sell anything, no, come on, think of it. Pity. No purchases today, please. Well, we have quite a class here, it seems. And we conduct the business on Francis Street from the morning until night, my lord. It's always in the same place, directly adjacent to the crime scene. I see. Plus we heard the gunshots, I suppose. Not only that, but bravely went inside to see what's going on and witness the crime. Well, I just barged, I thought. That's just between us. No, what should I do? What a terrible thing did I see? My thing is, if we all see Lion Shadow playing with eyes, is uneven, real. Very well, because we're here performing testimonies of his witnesses now. You will describe in detail what you witnessed and heard at the time of the incident. Okay, we're gonna save here and then pick this up next time. Okay, moving on to yesterday. Oh, I found one. Okay. Oh, where does this go? Okay, November. Yeah, this, who cares? I mean, no. I mean, these are pulling hits. I like this hit. I like Dro getting hit. But, can we talk about Absolusa finally getting for fucking hit it fucking deserves? Like, yeah. Like, finally. I need more hits though. But it would do. It would definitely do. Oh yeah, that's why. That would be closed because it's the end of a month. Where do I want to go? I don't even know. Let's light slow. Let's do. Yeah, let's do. Legacy, why not? No, I see why not. This is long. I want to do a small one. Oh no, a size one. So no, let's do like some. So I just want, again, small map. There we go, that's all I want. But here's the thing. Subturn 1, the capital city, where many intellectual races cohabitate. There's no sun or sky, yet there's an abundance of nature. The grace of nature cannot be taken for granted, as it is a important part of life for their habitats. For example, the Mars covers walls of the large caves, go at regular intervals, illuminating the darkness. The light emanates day and nighttime, just like the sun gives the plants and animals power to live. No one knows the origin of this world and how this world came to be. This metropolis is a conglomerate of nature's bounty and the will of various species to coexist with one another. In this underground world where many common world beings are viewed as calamities from ancient times. Living creatures. Living legends stand on top of all life ever underground. The liquid eight dragons, called the Subterra Behemoth. To inhabit the Subterra, surviving and effectively hiding from the so-called calamities, which are a higher priority than finding food to eat. As long as the calamities exist, finding a safe haven is a difficult undertaking. Okay. Let's learn how to play the deck. Yep, fifth flips. That's this can flip Subterra's up. Perfect. New game. And it's still interesting choices for draft card. And okay, so what's all for that? Let's see. Activate. Activate. Flip up. Activate effects. Okay. Oh, that sucked. Well, we drink the hot sauce. That's absolutely correct. Hi, Ben. How are you? Be doing well today. Someone tells me I'm about to lose this. I'm very unfamiliar with Subterror. Oh, you got a camera! Okay, I see. It's okay, no one knows that. I am so happy, Ben. I'm so happy about the finally banning Appaloosa in this game. Oh. I mean, Vinny banned other cards too, but I take the Appaloosa hit. Oh, that also needs to get banned. I would take the, like, I take what I could get, Ben. I take what I could get. Wait, flip. It does, but it's an input that can be activated multiple times per turn. And then why is he and Malice got majorly hit? I'm sure. I'm sure. Draw. I only get to destroy one. Well, I'd take it. But one thing I've seen about response to like Call by the Grave and Joe and Lockbook get hit, they go, oh well, the count is to Max C. Well, maybe Max C should be hit too. If you respond to this, well, it's for Max C. Again, maybe Max C should be hit as well. Suggestion from for was hit Max C. I mean, I am more than happy for the backseat hit. Like I hate Joy Lockbook, and I think Call by the Haunted getting hit. I mean, Call by the Grave being hit's fine. It's definitely like a win mode card. Okay. I think I win. It took 10 turns, but I won. There we go. Victory. No, let's do Dragon Maids. Fuck it. We're not doing spooky things. Actually, you know what? Next time we will do Scar Silver. Okay. More annoying than anything else. Oh, I'm sure I'm about to feel the same pain as that. Especially since I got Daima Goku on my free tickets to Dokkan Ben. I don't think I'm get anything again. I mean, Chu's good. I mean, I can just go access Gotaka if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I mean, I could do that, but it seems a bit silly. Return those. Getting out of shape. Okay, cool. I just won. Nah. No. I'm gonna play this small. As smartly as I forwards can. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't know. Unicorn. Cool. Boom. See, Dragon Man just got a job done. Sub-Tail mill match, not so much. D2 shield. I don't think I need a D2 shield. Yeah, let's do the Lona deck first, because it's gonna be the most frustrating. I know that Guru is like one of the better Sub-Tail cards. Cool, set, pass. Guess what? I technically get mine out both. Yeah, I just want to flip it. I want for flex. Yeah. Don't end. So, I know the name says Koala, but see, I'm actually gonna be playing Koalas. Okay, negate. Draw. Flip. Set. Hensei. Flip. Activate. 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 Just to make this go fast, though. Put you on a two-tone clock. Yeah, they all play close. Why would play close? Like, why would you do that to yourself? Oh shoot. I fucked that up, huh? Oh well. I should have activated that by accident hit beam. I'm gonna be YouTuber shade so you don't. Huh. Maybe I didn't think about that so much. Tribute. Advantage. Set. Okay, that should be game. Yay! Easy peasy. Totally have them back 100%. Knew what I was doing. It was like riding a bike. A bike with square wheels, but we got it. Oh yeah, I totally 100% care about the subtail sleeves. Oh, I forgot to change decks. Shit. Oh well. I do want to play with the new Scott so in support. Activate. Then bench. Enter house. Chamber. Nitron. Let's be smart, not dumb. Because I can just bring house. Let me lay back. I feel like I messed up that lineup. Because Ash. Get you. Then she's gonna activate. I mean, I'm just getting with Geki up and play. It's gonna be very simple. Shit, I'm not even getting with Geki. I'm gonna do this. Very simple. Very simple. I'm just gonna keep what you have off the field. back Shoom. And refuse effect. Okay, victory is mine. Boom. Okay. Let's try and finish this. Quackameru? I gotta try to guess that from Iron Code. Oh, it's okay, sure. And see. Nice. You can have a duck. It's on. Okay, yeah. Effect. Shit. Oh, I'm tired. No, you're not getting your own Hensei out. Fuck you and your save. Yeah. Go with the Shaman, activate Shaman. Oh, so close! I mean, that would be annoying if I just don't do this. Activate effect. Bandage. Yeah, whoever you want. And get him out in 2 seconds. Boom. Okay, play with the Dragon Meads. Okay, but that's a quick sand pass. Not sure how I like that. Activate effect. Discard. Blast them. Get you out. Okay. Got damage. For foot. Boomerang for chain boom. And for effect. Okay. Now shoe. I should have just asked that. I'm sorry, I just thought shoe popped up. I'm like, no, we're not doing shoe. What do you do? That's fine. Negate. Looks like let's not play around. Let's just get my money and get out. That's all there is to it. The subterranean behemoths terrorize those who live in the subterranean world. Many tales of beasts have been told among the tribes that live there. Caves reinforced with hard bedrock can be found throughout the subterranean world. Much of it is natural terrain, but parts of it have been burrowed by those who live in this world. The few being those pioneers hiding in places like rocks, faces, and cliffs. The subterranean behemoth stomactome. It looks like it's made out of stone. I mean, it does look like it's made out of stone. It's likely because the Hovi was no way to evade its attack. Those who've seen Stomactome will hope about how agile the wet-eyed, if only wet-eyed got most support. Am I right, guys? The wet-eyed chunk of rock can be. In this limited world, there are many other dragons that carve and replace the habitat. Subterranean behemoth Voltronic is a dragon that can create thunderclouds inside a cave. The world has also flying creatures such as birds and flying dragons. But the Voltic is a distinctive, different ecology from them. They have wings, but they don't flap them. Rather free freely with the Sabbatarian as it floats through the air. Its ball always envelop electricity, and anyone that approaches would be paralyzed or worse, killed. Oh look, the Yu-Gi-Oh game can talk about people dying, but God forbid the show does. The sky is now the only dangerous place, even deep underground dragons lurk. Digging through the ground with horns and claws, subterranean behemoth Rexix. Even though its outside spur uses 5 pairs of whiskers to feel around. It's able to sense any hostile beings in its surroundings and hunt down persistence. Rex lives behind a trail of abnormal sinkholes and ridges. Ridges have been an ally for being in the path of a wicked dragon. There are also volcanoes in the subterranean world. What doesn't this world have? Volcanic ashes paint the gray area and leave everything but lava touches bone. I mean, that's how lava works. If a volcano there's a chance that a subterranean behemoth Ultra-Thermus might look with them. Ultra-Thermus is a walking volcano but envelops hot magma. However, it's not always active and may be dominating for entire periods. The ecology of the dragon and natural volcanic activities cannot be linked together. But for the tribes that live near the volcanoes, the correlation is obvious. Volcanoes of world are outside by the Ultra-Thermus is awakening the claim. Okay. Yeah, I got my weed on. We got the weed one more time. Yay! Even the subterranean world was an important resource. It provides substance to the floor and far of the underground. One of the sources was a huge underground lake. There lies the world of a lake, named Subterranean Behemoth Steel Kraken. When it works, the lake bake is difficult even for aquatic creatures to see through its camouflage. Emotions for horns emit red light, and all it takes an instant to devour its play. Because the ring is inhabited, it is seemingly easy to spot by its highly elusive dragon. Bottom of the lake has a waterway that leads to another hidden area of the lake. Oh, like Mario 64, when if you go to the bottom of the lake, it just takes you outside of the castle and outside the level. There are many myths about the lake, but no one has been unable to uncover them. The underground has a range of climates. One of them is an icy field. The icy field is a stronghold for another dragon. Ice dragon subterranean behemoth Frosthewa Glacier. Its top body is covered with ice. The torso has a glowing spear that glows as if it embodies the radiance of life. Fascinated by its glorious appearance, many have lost their lives getting too close. But same ways that build the city, build graves among the dead. And War of Danger would give us peace. Well, again, this Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's known for being heavily censored, removing any things of death. Subtail Behemoth, Drago Zoe, asks for living such questions. Even in death, a wicked dragon continues to move as a skeleton. According to one legend, it says that Drago Zoe eats the souls of dead. Occasionally, a body would finally go with a lament of a soul it consumed. Are we done? Finally, there's a legendary dragon! This is a top of previous 7. The Wicked King Dragon, Subtail Behemoth, Sabogas. Compared to the other dragons, there are no accurate descriptions of the Wicked Dragon. One legend says it's like an evil spirit full of darkness. The Dragon King rules this world. Another legend says the king prevents all dragons from expanding their territories. Others say the Wicked Dragon brings upon crown deep to display their might to the king. Used to say the lore of the dragon is trial mystery. The inhabitants of the underground live and feel every day while hoping one day to escape these calamities. I believe some tales were like world, like for TCG, like world premiere archetype. If I remember correctly. I mean, actually, some tales were played competitively, if I remember correctly. But it was after the like release of Guru. Guru really tied the deck together. But before that, no. Someday someone would stand up and defeat the calamities. We live with a faint glimmer of hope that he will emerge one day. Okay, we're done. Cool. I mean, I know it's not gonna be a free pack. Yeah, let's see, but... Oh, we got a new season! Oh, I don't get the solo thing? Oh, maybe I don't have a mission. Oh, well. Okay. House! No, I'm not faithful. Oh, hopeful. Oh, Buzz. Buzz. Well... That doesn't help. Oh yeah, the Motronic would save us all. Okay. We can hope. Oh, I hate this. Oh, overhaul. Okay, hold on. I hate this game. Absolutely hate this game. You give me the fucking, what is this, Trichula? I think he uses... Actually, no, that's generic. I mean, it's not generic, it's specific, but it's an archetype. I thought it was touch Trichula. I was about to kind of lose, not losing my mind, but like, Trichula, Willie. Oh, this is just pain. Okay, last shot. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh yeah, we got a shiny Cloudian card. People call press. Oh god. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been but hold on, actually real quick. Am I really gonna spend money for Ultra House again? No, not really. Ain't worth it. At least now or now. But I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Donkey Kong Bonanza. And more Great Ace Attorney, Sunday. So again, thank you all for coming